It's a bad situation for Floyd because the last thing Floyd wants in his life is more legal problems.
That's true.
He doesn't want that. But what I wonder is, with so many smooth transactions that Floyd has been a part of, jewelry-wise, in the last 4 or 5 years, longer than that actually, what went wrong in this particular transaction?
It's so funny. Babcock, you can attest to this too. We've been calling everybody connected to this. Floyd's camp ain't saying anything. The jeweler, their lips are sealed.
The jeweler, I talked to him on the phone. It was so very clear that something happened, but he would not say a word.
Even
I feel good, training hard.
It was great.
Did Floyd not take out his own jets?
Floyd got 3.
So
Floyd's got the money he got, and he got
tax problems. That's what he's got.
Floyd Mayweather is back in the headlines, but this time, it's not for his undefeated record or flashy lifestyle. Just days ago, shocking reports surfaced that he was caught up in a jaw-dropping $402 million real estate scam. And that's just the beginning. While flexing his brand new private jet, the one he proudly purchased last year, federal agents started asking questions, and what they uncovered was even more surprising. So, what's really going on behind the scenes? Buckle up, we're diving deep into this wild story. When you talk about living large, one name always comes to mind: Floyd "Money" Mayweather. The undefeated champ isn't just stacking wins in the ring, he's stacking luxuries in the sky. And his latest flex? A brand new Gulfstream G650. Yeah, you heard that right. This jet is straight up next level.
Time to go, let's go.
Fresh off the runway and dripping in style, this flying beast is the ultimate upgrade from his previous private jet. We're talking 7,000 nautical miles of non-stop travel, a top speed just shy of breaking the sound barrier, Mach 0.925, and enough luxury inside to make a 5-star hotel jealous. But it's not just about the specs, it's about the Mayweather touch. Inside the G650, you'll find custom black and white leather, top-tier entertainment systems, cutting-edge tech, and of course, Floyd's iconic TMT branding everywhere you look. This isn't just a jet, it's a flying mansion that screams money team from takeoff to touchdown. Floyd has built his legacy around wealth, power, and spectacle. Whether it's luxury cars, million-dollar watches, or private jets, the boxing icon has never been shy about showcasing his fortune. But could his flashy lifestyle be hiding something much darker? According to a recent tip that led to an investigation, Mayweather's newest private jet wasn't just a symbol of opulence, it was allegedly doubling as a mobile casino and data hub. Let's start with the cash. Sources close to the investigation revealed that federal agents discovered millions in unreported cash stored in concealed compartments within the aircraft. That's not pocket change. That's the kind of money that raises red flags, especially when it's not declared to financial authorities. When questioned, Mayweather reportedly brushed it off as just travel money. But feds weren't buying it. Not this time. But the story gets even more wild. Alongside the cash, the agents allegedly uncovered over 200 high-stakes poker chips, some of them worth as much as $100,000 each, along with professional-grade poker tables folded and stashed in cargo.
What's the most you've ever won in a single bet?
I'm probably 1.2, 1.3.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
You know, I mean, I've won. It's more like when you're betting, you can win 600,000, a million, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000. You can win 7 games straight, but then when you lose a million, you're like, man.
What's the most you've ever lost on a bet?
Probably a million.
Oh.
Who was that? I want to ask.
What was it?
Tony Romo.
This immediately sparked speculation that Mayweather had been hosting exclusive underground poker tournaments, possibly aboard the jet, possibly at undisclosed locations. Authorities believe these weren't just friendly games either. They suspect illegal gambling operations involving celebrities, athletes, and international high rollers. And here's where things take a hard left. While scouring the plane's digital systems, agents uncovered an encrypted folder on a tablet device reportedly belonging to Floyd's personal assistant. Inside, a collection of emails, legal documents, and text conversations, all pointing to Mayweather's direct involvement in the Ethereum Max scandal.
This just in, Kim Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather, amongst others, are being sued for allegedly scamming investors into a cryptocurrency scam called Ethereum Max. The reality TV star and the ex-boxing champion were paid to hype the blockchain-based digital tokens to their fans, causing investors to purchase these losing investments at inflated prices. Despite the name, Ethereum Max has actually no connection to the second largest cryptocurrency, Ethereum, a classic pump and dump scheme.
That's right, the same crypto company he promoted back in 2021. The same one now facing a massive class action lawsuit for misleading investors. Publicly, Floyd's role in the Ethereum Max controversy was limited to paid promotion, wearing a branded shirt during a boxing match, posting on Instagram, and making vague endorsements. But according to what was allegedly found on the jet, Mayweather may have had a much deeper connection to the company. Some documents even suggest he held a private stake in Ethereum Max and had access to insider information about token dumps and scheduled market manipulations. If that's true, he could be facing serious consequences, including charges related to fraud, insider trading, and conspiracy. So how did this all come to light? Sources say the feds were already monitoring Mayweather due to unusual financial activity tied to offshore accounts and large wire transfers from crypto wallets. It all came to a head when a whistleblower within Floyd's inner circle tipped off authorities, claiming the jet wasn't just for flying, it was for hiding. This is more than a scandal. This could affect Floyd's legacy, upcoming exhibition bouts, and any chance of a future return to the ring. Fellow boxers and promoters are reportedly distancing themselves. Even Showtime, which worked with Floyd on multiple pay-per-view events, issued a quiet statement saying they are reviewing their relationship with the star. Some fans still stand by Mayweather, claiming the feds are just targeting him because of his wealth and influence. Others are calling this the beginning of the end, comparing his fall from grace to other sports legends who flew too close to the sun. One of the loudest voices on the matter, you guessed it, 50 Cent.
If you was at $99, I need some money, nigga. Bring me something because I want my money back. That money you made me fuck up, I need that back. Look, and my shit fucking, he right here.
Floyd himself hasn't released an official statement yet, but sources close to his camp say he's furious about the search and believes it's part of a targeted smear campaign. Privately, he's already brought in a team of top-tier criminal defense lawyers and crisis PR specialists. As of now, federal authorities haven't filed formal charges, but the investigation is active and ongoing. If any of the digital evidence links Floyd to financial crimes, it could lead to multi-million-dollar penalties or even federal prison time. And if the illegal gambling angle holds up, that's a whole other legal battlefield. One thing's for sure, this isn't just about a flashy plane or some missing tax paperwork. This is about a pattern of excess, a pattern of risk, and maybe, just maybe, a pattern of thinking that the rules don't apply when you're the king of the ring. But this time, Floyd's not fighting Pacquiao or McGregor, he's going toe-to-toe with the federal government. And they don't go down easy. Boxing fans, we've seen our share of comebacks, but could this be the one Floyd can't bounce back from? Now, if you've been following Floyd Mayweather's career for a while, then you already know this isn't his first time facing serious legal heat. In fact, legal battles have almost been as much a part of his legacy as title belts and undefeated records. Between 2002 and 2010, Floyd faced multiple charges related to DV and battery. These weren't rumors or tabloid gossip. They were actual bad convictions. In 2002, he was convicted of 2 counts of DV against 2 different women. Then again in 2004, he was convicted of misdemeanor battery for hitting a woman at a nightclub. But perhaps the most serious incident occurred in 2010 when Mayweather was arrested for allegedly hurting the mother of his children in front of them.
But while Mayweather is adored by fight fans, there's a much darker side to his story. He's had a string of domestic violence, arrests, citations, and in 2010, an incident that landed him in prison. According to the police report, Mayweather grabbed the mother of his 3 children by the hair, punched her in the head several times.
He was ultimately sentenced to 90 days in jail, served about 2 months, and walked out as if nothing had happened, returning to training, media appearances, and eventually another headline fight. Back in 2017, right before his blockbuster fight with Conor McGregor, it came out that Floyd owed over $22 million in back taxes. And get this, he actually requested a delay in paying, asking the IRS to wait until after the McGregor fight so he could liquidate assets. Let that sink in. A man known for flaunting $1 million watches and walking around with duffel bags full of cash. was asking the government to wait because he was low on liquid money. That's not just ironic. That's the kind of move that shows the line between bravado and vulnerability is razor thin. So what does all of this tell us? It tells us that controversy follows Floyd, and maybe, just maybe, he invites it. Whether it's inside a courtroom or inside a ring, Mayweather always seems to be in a fight. Sometimes it's against opponents, other times it's against himself. And yet, here's the wild part. He always comes back. No matter how bad things look, whether it's a jail sentence, a lawsuit, or federal investigators boarding his private jet, Floyd has this uncanny ability to flip the narrative. One minute, he's on the ropes. The next, he's back in the spotlight, smiling, undefeated, and richer than ever. Maybe it's luck. Maybe it's world-class lawyers. Or maybe it's just Floyd being Floyd, a man who knows how to move through fire without ever seeming to get burned. But here's the real question. How long can that last? Because no matter how good you are, no fighter is untouchable forever. Not in the ring. Not in life. But what about you, fight fans? Do you think Floyd would beat this latest round of legal trouble the same way he beat 50 opponents in the ring? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.